Hello, welcome to Miemiekeepsakes. I'm Arnell and I am back with Dephemerember prompts for the 11th, and it's Halloween meets Christmas. Because I just want to make a grungy journal. I don't want to make a journal specific for, I don't want a Christmas or Halloween prompt in there. I decided just to use the Halloween and Christmas colors rather than doing a Christmas tree or bats or anything like that. So I have some papers here. These papers are in my shop, the green and the red ones. This one is a orange one that you can see it kind of blends in with the red. I didn't want too orangey because I do want to use these colors in my background. So let me just get some papers here. I have a coffee dyed file folder, and I am just going to make a collage background using these colors, and then go from there, I think. So we'll see what happens. So I already watched some videos. I watched Louisa's and I watched Barbara's from 49 Dragonflies. They are hosting Dephemerember, if you don't know anything about Dephemerember. And I will link their channels in the description box, and you could maybe go see what they were up to today. Yeah, this one is another one that I found very difficult to decide what I want to do exactly, because like I say, it wasn't something that would go with the idea that I have for the rest of my journal. So yeah, it was definitely took me quite a while to decide what shall I do. Let's add some book page in here as well, just to make it not, the background not too crazy. Yeah, some of these prompts are definitely a little bit more difficult to incorporate if you have an idea for a journal already. Maybe it would have been easier to just follow along with Barbara and Louisa. I don't know. I also have some, let's see, I had some more of a yellow color, maybe. Oops. These are my eco dyed papers. I am planning to use this and this, and there is some yellow in there, and these eco dyed papers are in my shop as well. If you want to, they're in my Etsy shop at the moment, and hopefully my online store will be open soon. I'm just waiting for my son to come home to help me with some technical things that I do not know how to figure out on my own. And he is pretty good at stuff like that, so I am waiting for him to come help me. But in the meantime, if you do want some of these papers, they are in my Etsy shop for sale. Oh, this one actually has color on the other side. Maybe I'll use that as well. Let's see. Maybe cut that bit of white off. What's on this side? Oh, it's painted papers. Let's add some of that in here maybe. And then some maybe over here. And then we need something here. Let's do the red. And shall we do a little bit of eco-dyed paper? So I also have the eco-dyed papers in my shop as a digital kit if you are impatient and you do not want to wait for the mail. Then you can definitely just buy the digital kit and print it from your home, and you'll have it immediately and you can use it over and over and over again. Okay, so that is the background and it looks very busy. So I definitely think I need to add, oops, that's too much gesso again. It's a very runny gesso. Let me just scoop some of this back in here again. I did it the other day as well, so didn't learn my lesson. And I have a card here and I'll just add some gesso on top. It gives it a bit of texture as well as just mutes the background a little bit. Just push it back into the background. And if you don't have gesso, you can always use white acrylic paint as well. I did get some on the back. I didn't want to do that, but let's cut this piece off. Okay, and it's already dry. Okay, let's dry the gesso quickly. Okay, I think that is dry. So now let's see my two images. I got these images from this book, Heritage of Canada, and because I want to make another tall skinny journal, tall skinny tag, sorry. So let's just fussy cut this out. And I might just ink it up a little bit just to give it a bit more of a like a sepia tone. It's very black and white, but let's see how it looks with the background. I was just looking for a taller black and white photo. And I didn't have any Tim Holtz people at the moment that was tall enough for my skinny tag. There, and then this one, I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of tear around it, because there's no way I'm cutting around all the little details of this. Let's put that in the recycling. Okay. And let's ink this up. And first, let's see if I just want to do, this one is antique linen. I didn't want it that yellow. Let's see if we can get some of it off, some of the ink. There, that's better. And again to yellow, but we'll just do the same thing again, okay? Because it is kind of a glossier paper. Some of the ink is coming off, luckily. And maybe it will give us an interesting. So I have tea dye here or vintage photo. I think I'm gonna go with vintage photo, and this time let's see, and I just want to ink the edges a little bit. Okay, and then this one, just make him a little bit more sepia than the stark black and white. Okay, and that one was vintage photo. So let's see, this is obviously too big. I definitely want this. Just want to see how it looks, what background will work best, what part of it. That is a little too, let's see if we flip it this way. Maybe this way. And I'll cut it more or less here, I think. Not gonna be a tall skinny but tag, maybe more a tall fat tag. Okay, and let's just get a little bit of ink around the edges. Just to get that more of a sepia color to the gesso as well. Okay, and then him, just wanted this kind of something like that, and I might even not necessarily want to see that. I just want this. I just thought this was an interesting. Maybe I'll do this because of the red color as well. Maybe we'll do that, and let's see what we have here. I have this some washi, and I might want a longer piece. Just want to tear it here to have something that he can stand on, so it doesn't look like he's just hanging there in the air. Maybe we'll cut some of that off. Just need to cut, there's some excess paper there. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so we're going to have him here, and maybe move that over, because then I will cover everything. That, and maybe I will have some of this paper that's nicely crumpled. Might have that there as well, and then maybe add some ink. Here. Okay. And then let's see what else we can add in here. I have some stamps, and there's a green and red tag. Not a tag, a label. A label. Another one here. And this one on top. And I'm almost want to say I don't want to add anything to this because it all looks very busy. Should I add something like this that brings in the orange a little bit, maybe? I want to get rid of those white spots there. Just a little bit of orange as well, because it's supposed to be December and Halloween. That's all too heavy on this side. Take the green away. And maybe add some of my, there's a little piece of the eco dyed paper again. Okay. Where do I start gluing? Might have to do this again. And I'm sitting here thinking, should I sew around it or not? Not sure. Do I want all of this positioned? Don't want that to go totally flat. I do like the the fact that it's crumpled and okay, and then this. I'll do this. Okay, so it is the 11th of December and I still have not put up my Christmas tree. I am gonna do that later today. It has just been crazy, crazy, crazy. So the tree will be up before my kids are home, hopefully. They're coming home on Thursday. My son is. And then the girls will come, so we'll have a full house. Okay. Where is that card? Cut all of that off. And then now I can't remember what I had here. Where did I put those stamps? That is not good. Shall we just improvise and do something different? Because I don't know, maybe they fell on the floor. That is very interesting. Anyway, let's find something else. That's not gonna work because I do not know where they disappeared to. So we'll just find something else to put on here. Maybe something like that and just a brown postage stamp on top. I think it's pretty close to what I had, more or less, but I don't know where those went. Anyway, let's do this. And that is my not so skinny doll tag for today. It is what was it, Halloween meets Christmas, or Christmas meets Halloween, Halloween meets Christmas. And I just decided to use some orange, yellows, reds and greens as my Halloween and Christmas colors, and we will start making pockets and put these onto pages soon in the journal and maybe have a little bit more fun. Okay, thank you for watching and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.